Hey guys, Jason here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to record and harmonize your death metal rhythm guitar tracks in the studio. In my last video, I taught you guys how to record metal rhythm guitar tracks, and more importantly, I taught you how to pan them, how to hard pan each track. Now, this is kind of part 2 to that video. I want to share with you guys another reason why I pan my guitar tracks and how I get them to harmonize and how the harmonizing guitar track sounds so clean. And it just happens to be we're going to be doing this with a death metal style guitar riff. So let's get started. Alright, before we get started playing the actual tracks, I just wanted to show you a close-up of my studio. Now, I use PreSonus Studio One Pro, and the tracks that we're going to be dealing with is these two right here that I'm circling. So you can already see the record button pressed on my first rhythm track. This is rhythm 1, and I call it L because I'm going to pan that to the left. This is rhythm 2, and I've got an R there because I'm going to hard pan that to the right. Alright, so now it's time to lay our first death metal rhythm guitar track. And it's also time for a beer. Alright, so now our first guitar track is laid. Wait a minute, I don't think our guitar track actually got laid. Alright guys, now we have our first guitar track recorded. Now let's record the second death metal track. Alright guys, so we have recorded our 2 death metal rhythm guitar tracks. We've got them hard panned, so you've got one guitar over here in the left speaker doing one thing. You've got the other guitar in the right speaker all panned all the way to the right doing something else, harmonizing with the other guitar. And you can see even more how impactful that is, or hear rather, how impactful that is, how you get that stereo, that surround sound effect by recording the 2 guitar tracks and hard panning each track. And I know I covered this in my last video, the hard panning, but this video I want to elaborate and share how the harmonizing metal guitar riffs sound when you do that, when you hard pan them. So I want to take this to the next level, this video. I want to share the methodology behind recording the harmonizing guitar part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the riff that I played. I'm going to show you the riff, and then I'm going to show you the harmony part, and then you guys can kind of take that and practice it and put your own notes to it, whatever. So here's what I played the first time around. This is the first track I recorded. Now, I am playing a 7-string, so I'm playing on the B string. If you're playing a 6-string guitar, just play the same notes on, on your E string there. So what I'm doing is, and I'm just going to call out the notes here, open string, then I go to the first fret, then back to open, then I go to the 3rd fret, then 5th, then I go 8, 7, 5, then back to the open. So that's that first part. And then I just do that last piece a little faster on the second time around. So let me play that again for you. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple riff. I mean, we're playing everything just on that one string. Now I want to share the harmonizing part to that. I'm doing here, instead of going to the first fret, this is how I play my harmonies usually. So the first guitar track we went like that. So that first note that I'm going to harmonize is where I'm playing on the first fret. So what I do is I like to play the third note. I love how that third note harmony sounds. So I count up 1, 2, 3. So when the one guitar is playing this note, the second guitar is going to be playing this note. So if you're in the studio right now, I want you to do something. I want you to just record a quick track just on this note here. Just hit that first fret on your first string. And just let it ring out. Then open a new track. Remember to hard pan them. Hard pan that one track all the way to the left. Open a new track, hard pan that one to the right, and then play this note on with the other guitar on your 5th fret. So one track you recorded the first fret, pan it all the way to the right, to the left. It doesn't matter which one you pan it to, just pan the second track the opposite way. And then the second track, pan that to the right and play the note on the 5th fret there. And then go back and you'll hear it as you play, and then go back and listen to it, and you'll hear those notes harmonizing in the speakers there, and it just sounds really, really awesome. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. This is kind of a 2-part video. I wanted to share with you guys the recording process, again, on recording the guitar tracks, the death metal guitar tracks in this case, and panning them. I wanted to take it a step further and share with you how it sounds when you harmonize those guitars. And of course, we went even further and I shared the actual notes and how you can harmonize your death metal rhythms. Oh, by the way, what we just learned tonight is actually a song called Final Rain. Not like it's raining men, or like raining cats and dogs. I'd much rather it rain cats and dogs than a bunch of dudes. Anyway, so Final Rain as in R-E-I-G-N. I suck at spelling. I think that's right. Let me know if that's wrong. But that song is on my new album Masterpiece, which I'm recording now. If you've caught my past few videos, you guys know that I've been sharing some of the recording process with you while I'm going through the process of recording the album myself. So stay tuned for updates on that. Also, don't forget to check out my music. I've got links to my music and my website in the description of this video, so definitely check those out, guys. And once again, leave your comments if you have any questions. If you have any questions at all for something I didn't cover or something that you need clarity on, please leave that in the comment section. I always answer you guys back. It might take me a few days sometimes, but I'll definitely get an answer to you. Guys, until the next video, keep it metal.